No, I'm good. I appreciate it though.
Alright. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. What's up, Brand? Gotta go find a car to steal. I never find one. Alright, need to try to get a racing dongle. And try to sell some of these drugs. I thought there'd be a car in the parking lot, but there's not. What's this guy doing? Thought he was gonna park when he didn't. I think he knew I was coming to steal his car. There's usually some cars down here. Hell yeah. Let's grab one of these. Sell some drugs. That's weird. My freaking... Oh, my noise suppressor was working. Weird. Where's everybody at? Just took a minute, I guess. Maybe something's coming. Maybe this side sucks. The other hangar does pretty good, or the other parking ramp.
That's fucked up.
I don't care what you write out.
Oh, that's right. Whoops. Hopefully I can get back in. I forgot they tsunami at 3 o'clock. That's why nobody was coming. I don't know if you're here, Brennan, but have you seen this video?
This just in. Action sports icon Travis Pastrana was involved in a base jump mishap today in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Hold up. It's all good, no problem. This jump he does right here in a second is bananas. It's wild. Not this one.
Well, if it isn't Travis Pastrana.
Come on, Cleaner, you ain't got nothing.
I remember this bridge from the driver game I used to play. He just hits that jump over that bridge at like 160 miles an hour. Wild.
I'm Travis Pastrana down here at Pastrana Land Subaru, and we have the perfect Subaru for you. Ah, looky over there. That's a perfect flip opportunity if I've ever seen one.
Oof, 31 out of 32 in Q.
But in the past. And over here we got a mechanic special.
Looks to be everybody's trying to get in right now.
He still lives in her. And who can forget the Woody? This one has gluten-free doors. And our latest addition, the all-new Subaru WRX. It comes with not 5, but 6 speeds, a turbo, all-wheel drive, and 4 cylinders. This baby's ready to rock. But I still gotta give her my stamp of approval. Tarmac approved. Snow approved. Oh yeah, baby. Gravel approved. Oh yeah, Travis approved, baby.
We like the cars that go boom. We're Tigra and Bunny, and we like the boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're Tigra and Bunny, and we like the boom. We like them short, and we like them tall. We like them one, and we like them all. They're always adding speakers when they find the room. 'Cause they know we love the guys with the cars that go boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're Tigra and Bunny, and we like the boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're Tigra and Bunny, and we like the boom. Everybody just beat your horn. It's just beat your horn. Just beat your horn. Now clap, hit it, beat, everybody beat. Hey, beat. Come on, everybody beat.
$30 RC drift car versus $3,000 RC drift car. We're gonna look at a ton of different RC cars today across a ton of different price points. Can you get away with dropping just a few tens, or do you need to spend the Benjamins to have fun? The answer may surprise you. My name's Nolan. Welcome to Donut. Let's have some fun.
Big thanks to CarParts.com for sponsoring today's video. Everyone struggles with relationships. Your relationship with your car is no different.
We're gonna look at 3 different categories of RC cars today. We got bashers, crawlers, and drift cars at 3 different price points. If you're looking to get in the hobby, there's probably something for you in this video. So let's look at our first category, the bashers. A basher is probably the kind of car you imagine when someone says RC car. Bashers are jacks of all trades, masters of none, designed purely for fun. The large tires and beefy suspensions soak up tons of abuse and allow you to drive them pretty much anywhere. All right, in our cheap category, our plastic fantastic tier, it's the Blomicki 9125. Sick name, dude. First impressions, it looks pretty good. Where is anything? So this is kind of a common thing, I think, with cheap stuff, is that none of the components are exposed. They're all covered up with plastic, and all you get is an off and on switch and maybe the antenna. So let's compare this to our next price point up, the Arrma Granite at $279. And bam, that's what I was expecting to see with the lower end truck. You see the components, you see the motor, you see where the battery is, you see a drive shaft going through the chassis, the suspension doesn't make any weird noises when you drop it. All right, this is 120 bucks, this is 280. Let's head on over to Pacific Coast Hobbies in Lomita, California and find out what a whole lot of money gets you. All right, so we're here with Theo, the owner of Pacific Coast Hobbies. Theo, what is this and how much does it cost?
This is a Team Losi laser nut.
This starts at $540, but can easily be upgraded to over 1,000. Has adjustable coilovers, a more advanced 4-wheel drive system, and a 50-mile-per-hour brushless motor. Just like with a real car, you can swap out every piece on this rig just how you want it, with better electronics, carbon fiber components, and wheels and tires, just to name a few.
All right, so this is a pretty pricey 10th scale model here, but You can always spend more, right?
Oh, definitely.
How much does this thing
It's
cost?
$1,200 bucks. You still need the batteries and the charger. You're looking at another $400.
Okay, I wasn't ready for that actually. I feel like I'm versed in this a little bit.
Definitely, there is the Chanel of the RC world, and we have it.
All right, that's enough talk. Let's go drive some stuff. All right, we're here at the park. We got some open area behind us. There's a skate park over there that we might send these things off of.
First, let's test out our cheap car.
Oh! I want to send this thing to the moon. All right, the Blow Mickey was very impressive. Let's see how the Arma stacks up. Let's give her a rip, yeah? All right, all these ones survived. We gotta launch the laser nut. All right, here we are with the laser nut. This is the big boy. It's got a 4S battery in it. That's a big freaking battery. This thing should be really
What does that even
fast.
mean?
Let's launch it. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, this thing's sick. Dude, I know this thing is over $500, but the immediate joy I got from just punching the trigger on that, oh my God, this thing's sick. Yeah, this pains me to do, but I feel like you guys want to see this, so we'll do it.
Oh my God.
Oh! Yeah.
That's what you wanted, no?
That's not what I wanted, that's what you wanted, Gabe.
So clearly, the more expensive one has more beans than the other two, but that comes at a cost of harder crashes like I just demonstrated. All three of these cars are a lot of fun, but for my money, I'd go with the mid-range Arma Granite and upgrade it over time with better components when I'm ready for them. But there's another type of RC car that can get even more expensive. Let's take a trip to the desert.
These things are not meant to go fast like the Bashers. They're meant to simulate rock crawling in the real world. We're out here in Simi Valley, California. We're gonna be crawling these.
Looks like I'm gonna be playing some Rust. Yo, Brendan, send me the
Let's compare our price options. All right, first up,
that server you guys were on. I'm in queue for No Pixel. I probably won't get in, so I might have to play some Rust this afternoon. If you're here and hear
I
me.
don't know where the motor is on this. Looks like the motors are mounted on each axle. Next up is the Axial SCX-10 2 deadbolt. Unlike Bashers, a lot of crawlers do come in kit form, meaning that you have to put them together yourself, but a lot of manufacturers also offer ready-to-run kits like the Axial right here. This is a chassis that's been around for a very long time. It's got an extreme amount of aftermarket support. Every RC shop in the country has parts for this rig right here. Our last crawler we're looking at today is the Axial Capra. It's made by the same company as
$900.
Clocks in at $550. Ooh, I'm so excited. I want one of these. First impressions, this thing is definitely a little heavier. Yeah, definitely a little heavier than the deadbolt. Does it have a wider track width? It does. This thing has a wider track width than the deadbolt.
For Rust, I mean, I'm 30 out of 60 in queue, so there's a good chance I'll be in queue for a while.
More like a real truck. They're more
If that's what you're asking.
the Capra, it's more like an Ultra 4 car, you know, at a much wider angle.
I messed up getting back in, so normally I queue up right away, but I forgot because I was watching a video, so pretty deep in the queue right now. Everybody's trying to get in because it just tsunami'd.
The color your energy, baby. Because there's two motors, the front didn't have as much traction, they started spinning while the rears were bound up. I think this section's gonna be really hard for this truck. It likes to go really fast, which is not what you want when you're rock crawling. It's not precise at all. I'm not trying to make this look terrible. However, it is conquering the trail. And there you go. It wasn't easy, but it did it. All right, next up is the Axial SCX-10 deadbolt. Barely any wheel speed at all needed. Now let's take it up this. This was an obstacle that the other truck, that the Ghoul RC was having a lot of issues with. Yeah, no issue at all. The throttle control is maybe the biggest advantage this car has over the $110 Ghoul. It's just a lot easier to modulate the throttle and just kind of crawl along, pick your lines easily. I think if you're gonna be serious about crawling, that's definitely worth it. Now, let's see what $550 gets you. I got the wrong battery. It looks a little different than it should. Oh, that was a section that the deadbolt had trouble with. That made it no problem. One of the main reasons this thing is so much more expensive than the deadbolt is a little function called the dig function. So, click this little button right here, and Front wheels only turn, meaning I can make a sharper turn like that. Now it's four-wheel drive again, and we continue on our merry way. That is a game changer. I've never driven a truck with the dig function, and already that's opening up so many more possibilities. I love this. And there you go. And of course, let's try some really hard stuff now. Okay, first up, Ghoul RC, let's go. Come on, make it up! It's not really a trigger more than a switch. It's either full on or full off, and that's making control really difficult. I flipped over. I think if you have a child who wants to get a crawler, but you can't really trust them with something that costs $300, this might be the ticket, but otherwise, it's just not good.
Now, let's see how the mid-range car compares.
Glide up this smooth section, don't get too cocky through there, and now I can modulate the throttle, control myself through that little V-notch right there, up through, no problem. But we're gonna give it our best shot here. Wheel speed, give it some wheel speed. Okay, good. Ah, oh God.
Finally, let's take a look at
A little bit too vertical for it.
The Capra has a little bit wider of a track width, so that might make it a little easier actually. Once again, here we are. I took a better angle this time. Should have tried that with the deadbolt, but so far so good. Because of that wide track width, I can really touch both these ridges. Deadbolt wouldn't have been able to do that. We're gonna try to do the same thing over there. This is what is really fun about this. Obviously, this doesn't feel the same as driving a full-size rig like we did in High-Low Season 2, but it does offer the same satisfaction of clearing obstacles. Ah. No! Yeah!
Nice.
As you can see, more expensive does mean more better when it comes to climbing these rocks. Even though the Capra did a better job and has more capability, I think for your money, if you're just starting out, the SCX-10 is the best bargain out there. With the huge aftermarket behind this truck, the only limit to what you can build is your imagination.
Oh!
And that brings us to our final class of RC cars.
A little
The class
drifting.
that has the most extreme price range, RC drift cars.
Dude, drifting RC cars gotta be super hard.
RC, Fast and Furious, Bailside RX-7. Familiar story with our other super cheap options here. No visible components. On the bottom here, it's a USB cord that you pull out of the car and plug into like your iPhone charger or something to charge it. Doesn't look like there's any suspension at all.
So let's get this thing on track.
It's got slick wheels on it.
To test these cars, we brought in the Super G out here in East LA. First up, it's a $30 drift toy.
Off the bat, this toy is extremely hard to control. It does drift, but on such a tight track, it's nearly impossible to link turns and keep up with other cars on the course.
But there is a red button here that has a lightning bolt on it, so I'm gonna see what that thing does. Oh, here we go. Now it wants to do it. But you gotta hit that red lightning bolt button. Oh, reverse entry. Oh no!
Well, let's step it up a notch and look at our mid-range car.
Well, this one looks like it's gonna be fun.
Is the MST RMX 2.0. It costs $350.
Right away, you'll notice a few key differences between this and our cheap model. This one is rear engine, and more importantly, rear wheel drive, where our cheaper one was all-wheel drive. This allows it to drift with extreme precision, in the same way that a real drift car behaves. It also has a gyroscope. This device allows the car to countersteer itself, making it way easier to hold drifts without spinning out. This little component is the reason rear-wheel drive RC drift cars are viable for enthusiasts.
I mean, this is already just a lot more fun than the other two cars. At least I'm getting a semblance of some drifts here.
I'm not exactly an expert drifter, but I'm having a much easier time keeping this thing on the track. The gyro allows me to stay in drifts longer and link turns along the course. But I have to know, where do we go from here?
Let's see what a $3,000 plus RC drift car gets you.
These are some of the highest end RC drift cars that money can buy.
Dang it, one of those things.
That different from our $389 mid-range car. But it all comes down to components. Once you factor in things like a carbon fiber chassis, beautifully anodized and machined aluminum suspension components, better brushless motors, fancier gyros, and adjustable rate suspension, these things add up fast.
Basically, if you count the electronics in, it could be upwards of $5,000 for this one. Yeah.
$5,000. And that's before you add the body or receiver. So I had to know, will all these expensive parts actually make a difference at the track?
All right, we put the body on the Overdose Galm. It sounds like a freaking jet engine is in this thing. Do you hear that? Let's see what happens.
It became clear rather soon that I don't have the skills to do this car justice. This car is dialed in for a professional and meant to go fast. I actually had an easier time drifting my car because I don't have the experience to huck an expensive one around. So maybe this one is better off in the hands of a pro.
So, am I happy that I spent nearly $400 on this thing? The answer is yes. It's a lot of fun, especially at a complex like here at Super G. The ceiling for upgrades is super high. I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is right now though. Get better as a driver. Thank you very much to Super G for having us out here. This track is amazing. They have everything we need. They've been helping us out. And thank you to Pacific Coast Hobbies, another great shop. If you're in the SoCal area, look them up. They'll treat you right. That being said, go get your own RC car, get out there, have some fun.
I'm back on Up to Speed. This is a tuner car from 2010, and this is a tuner car from 2020. Wider. What happened? Well, Rocket Bunny happened. That's what
Rocket Bunny.
Rocket Bunny.
Bounce with Rocket Bunny.
2 words, Rocket Bunny.
It just looks crazy. People shoot me videos and like, hey, this is your car from the back. I'm like, damn, that looks badass.
Rocket, 2 words, Rocket Bunny.
Rocket Bunny.
Rocket Bunny.
Rocket Bunny. Wow.
Rocket Bunny.
So, what is Rocket Bunny? Where did it come from? And why did it make such a huge impact? Well, that's what I've spent the last 2 months trying to figure out. I talked to a few of the guys really close to it. I talked with Mira-san himself. It's been far too long and I've missed you guys a ton. I've missed this freaking stool. We begin our journey where every great story starts. A bypass highway toll road. This is the Kanjo Loop. It's the outer belt of the Hanshin Highway that surrounds the city of Osaka, Japan. And it's right up there with the Autobahn for places to drive stupid fast, except, unlike the Autobahn, stupid fast on the loop is very, very illegal. And I just want to say, for a country that's given us a lot of cool cars and underpants from a vending machine, Japan is pretty stringent. So, naturally, the Kanjo Loop was the hometown
What the hell was
of a
that thing?
particular set
What the?
car guy, the Bosuzoku.
The Bosuzoku. The Bosuzoku. The Bosuzoku.
These guys were a loose collection of clubs. They wore coveralls, they had bright dyed hair. It's like if the Hells Angels were like very,
Yo, what the
very,
fuck?
very Japanese. In the words of the Bosuzoku, they were rebelling against a culture that rewarded moderation and restraint. They were trying to be loud. They wanted to make a scene. I can relate. Now that might explain why they drove cars like this, and this, and this one. And right
What is
in the
that?
middle of this was a guy named Kai Mura. Big, blonde, perm and all.
He comes from a background of the old school street racing scene where everything's super slammed, everything is wild, the old school JDM street racer, Osozoku kind of style. Osozoku kind of style.
Wasn't on the list.
He'd skip the toll on the Kanjo Loop by sneaking through the gate behind other cars. He took off his license plate and wore a freaking Jason Voorhees mask to keep from getting caught on camera. You know, regular stuff you do when you're obeying the law. But in 1988, this punk would start down a path to automotive.
You didn't get those either? Fuck.
I was just looking at the list.
Mira-san
I'm
had
sorry.
just turned 18. He was
I will get
driving
it
down the street
tomorrow.
in
I gotta go into town tomorrow anyway.
Something caught his eye.
That time
Why?
I was in a truck at a transporter. And
Unless
when
I need to go
passed through
tonight,
the
I will
car
go.
shop, there was a cool
Okay, I'm
dapper
sorry, I
dude
forgot.
with
Why do you need to go into town tomorrow? The roads are supposed to be really bad. Why are you going
Hey,
into
what's the deal,
town?
man? It's not for sale? Not for you. You're a punk. What the fuck at your
Well, I have physical therapy tomorrow, first of all.
And the owner, Mira-san, calls him crazy guy.
That's what I have to go into town for. It's physical therapy.
So crazy.
Get out of my store! Kai was, how should I put this? Not pleased. Man, f this
I'm
shit,
sorry,
man.
I forgot,
But
okay?
he's not the
I
kind
was
of
just
guy
looking at
to
the
give
list,
up very easily.
and I forgot.
got
I'm
a
bad
plan.
at reading my text messages, okay?
I cut
I
my hair and
understand, and
dyed
I
it
am sorry.
black and went back to the store the next
I
day.
will get it, okay?
All right, man, fix
Just
my hair. I
frustrating
hope
as
it
a whole
pleases
city.
you. I don't
I
look like
understand
I'm
it
up
is
to no good
frustrating,
anymore.
and
Let
I'm
me buy the
sorry.
car, please. Here's my money. What car? Dude, I'm freaking... The Sunny. Oh, yeah, Sunny. Sorry, kid. That guy just bought it. What the f***? I was gonna drive that around the conjure. Let's take this Hey, kid. I like your attitude. I like your spunk. Can you drive? Like, really drive? Yeah, I can drive, man. I might have something in the back. So the owner showed Kai a Nissan 510 that he had parked in the back instead.
I decided to buy it for 500,000 yen. The car was delivered 2 weeks later and I was told to bring a helmet and gloves. I was taken to the circuit on the day of delivery. My mentor is a crazy stranger who suddenly took me to the race.
Now this guy realized that Kai was a certified car maniac. So obviously, he put him to work making parts for Disneyland. That's right, the happiest place on earth was being supplied by a bunch of hooligans. Kai learned how to design using CAD while making rides and attractions for Disneyland Tokyo. Now, apparently he played a big part in the design of a ride or attraction called Cinderella's Window, but I couldn't find it anywhere on the internet. Now, he continued to work in the shop, honing his skills with fiberglass. In his off time, he put that knowledge to use, fabricating aero pieces for his car. And it wasn't long until someone asked him to make aero parts for their car. Now, Kai didn't know it, but those parts were installed on a Ferrari Dino race car. Not bad for a kid who's like 20 years old. When I was 20 years old, I slept on the porch of a comedy club twice because the train shut down and I couldn't ride back to Long Beach. So basically, we're pretty much the same. Kai was doing great, but the good times were about to hit a speed bump, which is extra bad when your whole thing's building really low cars.
I was 22 at the time, but I was caught too often by the police and was brought to trial. I got my license revoked for 8 years and didn't drive on my own from the age of 22 until 30.
So, it would be years before Kai Miura could design and drive cars at the same time. He was like 30. It was a tragic love story. Once he could be united with his love of driving and making stuff, Kai set out to make his own way, to be his own man. It was time for liftoff! So that is how he got into making parts. But why these parts? What made him want to make huge flares and slam cars like so many doors shut by my father? The Japanese car scene was about to experience a reset, a renaissance, okay? In the early 80s, deaths from car crashes were on the rise, and fairly or unfairly, Bosuzoku took the blame. This led to one of the most fateful moments in car history. The famous Japanese auto manufacturer,
Gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming. As you know, car crash accidents are on the rise. It seems as if these people can't get enough of killing each other with our cars. Because of this, the government is threatening us with regulations. Huh? Regulation? What is it? Regulation? Hell no! No! No, no, no! I think I speak for everyone when I say that regulations are the worst thing that can happen to anyone ever. We know. Yes, we know. But we've found a solution. We propose an agreement. None of us will make any cars with more than 276 horsepower. The f are you talking about? I just want to say, I think it's really nice that you guys invited me. Gentlemen, please, if we voluntarily cap our horsepower ourselves, then we won't have to worry about the government doing it. But then how the f are we gonna make sports cars? Yeah, well here at Honda, we're gonna focus on handling and weight. Seriously, you guys, this is like the best day of my life. All right, listen, because this is the most important part. We're gonna make our engines extremely sturdy. That way, all these gearheads out there, can tune their cars to make as much power as they want. More power? More power baby. Okay, more power, baby. 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 Okay, settle. And if anyone complains, how are we supposed to know they were gonna do that? Exactly. We just sold them a car with 276 horsepower. A focus on quality and efficiency. Genius. Hey, we're all gonna break this rule all the time, right? Oh yeah, totally. All right, now let's go bet on some guys fighting in a parking garage. That agreement, designed to limit car crashes, is in many ways why cars from Japan are so sought after today. It's why tuning exploded in Japan, and with tuning came a number of different subcultures. Kai was influenced by all of them, but 3 in particular stood out. The Kanjo scene was all about taking regular consumer cars and turning them into rockets. Windows, too heavy. How about nets? Back seats, how about just nothing? Got a dent? Leave it. You got a Jason mask? No? Freaking get one. Murasan was influenced by the Bosuzoku style and also the ethos on the Kanjo that whatever you were driving can be awesome if you put enough work into it. That's why he makes kits for not only high-end sports cars, but also things that regular people can afford. Now, while drifting in Japan was slightly more organized than the Kanjo scene, it was still home to punks and misfits and scallywags. Kai Miura's people. The cars had style, they had flair, but they were also functional. Kai's first car ever just so happened to be a Toyota AE86, one of the most legendary drift cars of all time.
My first car was the 86, which was just the time for the Bosuzoku to turn into street racers. Since I lived in Kyoto, I went to Toge Road in Kyoto, but there were too many cars lined up from the top to the bottom. So at that time, I often went to Nara, Osaka, or Okoka. The number of people was too large and the police could not crack down.
And finally, another Japanese car scene that influenced Murasan is a little bit more abstract, but he says that it was the most influential on him. It was the Kyusha. It was the Kyusha scene. I know that I'm probably mispronouncing.
No, this is about Rocket Bunny, the guy who made all the Rocket Bunny wide bodies.
Kyusha translates to old car, and it really just means you like old cars. Specific subcultures aside, Miura was just
This is the guy who made the Rocket Bunny stuff.
styles from the past that he liked and brought them back to life.
It's like his story and everything.
Inspiration from race cars, basically. Time attack cars, Pikes Peak, hill climb cars. He loves that stuff. Group B stuff. He loves race cars.
Over fenders, big wings, wide bodies. These are all things that were on old race cars. He didn't invent over fenders. That's 70s Trans Am, baby. Big wings. Look at, I don't know, Can-Am and a number of other racing circuits.
Wide bodies.
That's old school DTM. The parts tried to convey a sense of power and performance from a bygone era, and if you subscribe to Donut, congrats. You're a Kyusha head.
I'm talking about that Kyusha scene.
You didn't even know it. This dude just thought, man, I wish that
I'm
these
just waiting
cars
for
were more like these
either
old cars that I love.
No Pixel
Man,
Q
he
or
put together some plastic
some Rust.
and made it happen.
But Rust is probably going to happen
The cars
first.
of the 70s and 80s have a cool shape, and the style is different from the current cars. I don't know why I like it, but I tend to convert new cars into old styles.
Now, don't go looking for a Rocket Bunny corporate headquarters in some sleepy industrial park because you won't find one. In fact, there is no Rocket Bunny building because it's not really a company at all. Kai Miura manufactures the body kits at his shop, Tops Racing Arts in Kyoto. And he
No,
has
I was just waiting for you to
his website
either find one or give me the name for the one.
TRA Kyoto is less of your typical garage.
I didn't know which one you were playing on,
Mix-up
so.
menagerie of motorsports and old technology. Knickknacks are strewn about the space, ready to impart inspiration on Kai at any given moment. Let's just say, if you're OCD, don't go there, you'll puke. Personally, I love it. Today's Rocket Bunny kits are named after a parts line that Kai developed in the 1990s for K-Van, and the name was just too cool to not use again. Inside TRA Kyoto is where the magic.
That's all good. I'm chilling, watching videos. All
Kai Miura
good.
designs the Rocket Bunny kits, which also goes by Pandem here in the States because of copyright issues. He also has a wheel company called 4-6 Customs, whose two-piece mesh design was crafted to complement any of Kai's body kits. 4-6 also was the name
Oh, I gotcha.
of his old
Sounds good.
drift crew.
The 4.6 is the wheels that he came out with collaboration with Enki. So it was the Rocket Bunny 666, or we just called it the 4.6. That's the wheel line that he launched back then.
That story seems simple enough, but like everything with Kai Miura, where that name comes from comes with a dope backstory, sometimes multiple ones.
When they started drifting with his crew,
666.
they just haul ass, do all sorts of stupid shit. Because you're a novice and you're going out there and you're doing stupid things. So that's what happens. You see accidents. People hit cars, rails, pop tires. So he changed 666 to
6666 because
he got scared. He was like, accidents. So we're gonna change the name.
Chapter 4, The Legend of Miura. Kai's inspirations may have come from the Japanese underground and motorsports all over the world, but like Miura-san said, the scene in Japan just wasn't super stoked on his unique wide-body style. But it wasn't until his designs got to the States that it really got big. Think Tim Hortons or Democracy. So I just want to be clear here. All right, Miura-san had been making Rocket Bunny kits for a hot second. S13 kits and previous stuff was already being imported to the States. But when he changed the world was when he released the kit for the newly debuted Scion FRS, Subaru BRZ, Toyota 86. He changed the world.
And I think the community really accepted it really well. Taking brand new car and cutting up the fenders and the quarter panels, and from that launch, I think everybody was really, they all fell in love with the styling, and it really blew up.
When the FRS came, I'm just like, oh, so that's Rocket Bunny. That's crazy. S13 for sure is what kind of broke the ice, and
Dude,
then
the S13
what
is
really
dope
just
looking.
went nuclear as the
Sylvia.
FRS, and it just snowballed from there.
The FRS kit debuted at SEMA, the largest.
I would love a car with a Rocket Bunny kit on it.
In the world,
I'd
and
love
it
it.
made a huge splash. These days, Kai Miura's influence is all over SEMA, but it's not just his designs. It's the process that allows him to do those designs.
Usually, when body kits are made, they shape it and form it on the existing car and start shaping it, and they have to make a plug off of that. But the way he designs it is just everything's drawn on his computer screen and sends that data and gets CNC machined for the first sample.
He starts with a laser scan of the entire car. It's important to him that his kits highlight what's best about the car rather than hide it. So making sure he has all the factory details right is very important. And one thing that everyone says about his kits is they fit very, very well. Then he starts to play.
The way he designs, he's so good at that. I mean, he's been doing it for a while, just drawing the actual wide body kits on the car, spinning it all on the computer screen, and just click, 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 click.
I bought a Mac for about 1 million yen when I designed rides for Disneyland. Since then, I've been using CAD for 30 years since I was about 20 years old. I don't think there are many people in the world who have been using CAD for 30 years.
What's maybe most impressive is that all of this stuff is 100% self-taught. The dude is a full-on nerd. He's just like us. He figures out a thing he wants to know how to do, then he looks it up on YouTube or whatever the 90s equivalent of YouTube was. Books? I don't know. When he has all the details correct, he can upload the data to a multi-axis carving machine, which uses it to make a mold of the part out of polystyrene. And once the mold is formed, it's filled with fiber reinforced polymer resin and left to harden. When it does, the polystyrene is removed. You're left with a beautiful body part and what looks like a bunch of packing peanuts. Because of this process, where most manufacturers can take months, TRA Kyoto can go from concept to part in just a couple of weeks.
That's what kind of makes these kits more affordable, because he doesn't hand mold things. It's all computerized. It's kind of why they also fit really well.
And that perfect fit is what every Rocket Bunny owner will mention. And that and the fact that they look best on very, very low cars because Japanese roads are way nicer than ours and it's easier to drive over there. But these days, despite the less than ideal road conditions over here, US buyers are hungry for Kai's kits, inspiring him to fab up must-have stuff for pretty much every cool car you can think of. And some of them are just straight up bizarre, but like sick bizarre. For instance, we got the Boss Kit, which transforms Nissan S14s and FD Mazda RX-7s into weird alternate universe Japanese muscle cars. Instead of just replacing bumpers and cutting fenders, the Boss Kit requires you to remove the whole front of your car.
Oh my goodness, that makes it look like a Dodge.
That would look more at home in a 70s Mopar. The bulging hood completes the look. It's controversial, I'll admit it. Guess what? Freaking love it. Another controversial kit would be the one he made for the Acura NSX. It's not the most radical by Kai Miura standards. The opposite. It's very subtle almost.
But it looks so
NSX
cool.
Is the only mid-engine car that he's worked on. Porsche Cayman and the brand spanking new Corvette C8 have also been blessed.
Oh yeah, the new Corvette looks
amazing.
insane.
Just more proof that everything from a Nissan GTR to a Toyota Yaris can be Rocket Bunny. Verb. Kai Miura is one of those guys that I'm truly jealous of, all right? He's blessed with this gift of being completely carefree, or at least coming off in that way. He does things his own way, and if you don't like it, so what? He's still gonna be making his stuff, and other people are still gonna like it. In that respect, he's a real artist, and his canvas is a car, and his brushes are bits cutting into polystyrene and keyboards. His work gets visceral reactions around the world, and he's not slowing down. Rocket Bunny is for people who, like Miura-san, want to stand out. Life's too short to be boring. Catch some eyes. Make a scene. Get a freaking Jason mask and cruise. Get fat. I want to thank everybody who helped make this video possible. Grant,
That's dope. I didn't know all
writer,
that stuff.
Jesse and Zach, who directed. Follow Donut on Instagram at Donut Media. Follow me at James Pumphrey. Dion from Toyo Tires. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, OMG Miata. Kenji from Greddy. So full of knowledge and awesome. Thanks for talking to us. And especially to Kai Miura for taking the time and even more so making the kits. And thank you again to Miura for sending me that kit and Dion for making it all possible. And I really want to thank you guys for sticking around and wait. We always talk about how expensive cars are, but I've got a little secret. Some cars are actually at the bottom of their depreciation curve. And a lot of them are really good cars for car enthusiasts like us and you, but not everybody knows about it yet. So today we are looking at 10 fun cars that cost less than 10 grand, and we're gonna decide which one is the best. I'm James, he's Justin. Welcome to Donut.
Big thanks to Valvoline for sponsoring today's video. Why is this so complicated?
Ahoy! Is the P-Car Boxster.
Like my shorts?
Like, no, not Boxster. Take a Boxer engine, which goes like this, and then a Roadster, which is a car without a top.
Oh.
You combine them together to make Boxster. Now, if you're not familiar, this is basically a mid-engine convertible version of the 996 911, which normally costs like 40 grand. But the Boxster is uglier, so it's worth less. And more importantly, it's way faster than Miata. Here's one that we found. It's available right now on Craigslist. All right, we got 2000 Porsche Boxster manual clean title. It's got the hard top, which is sick.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
It's yellow.
Yellow's a good color.
I'm not mad at it. It's sick. Honestly, pretty cool. Honestly, like, there's not a lot of cars that yellow looks better.
Yeah.
This is one.
Curvy cars always look better now.
No check engine light, clutch works well, 4 new good tires, the whole car's been detailed, test drive welcome, low baller will be ignored. It wouldn't be a Craigslist ad if that wasn't stated.
Honestly, any
Dude,
car
this thing-
with all these check marks for less.
But if you're like us, your dashboard's gonna get sticky anyway, so you might as well just like roll with it.
Why not?
All right, let's check this one out that we found for sale. 2003 Lexus IS 300 for the true, all caps, believers.
$5,000.
Good price. What's the mileage?
Riverside. 192,000 miles.
As expected.
It's a Toyota though.
Yes, exactly.
So it'll run for $1 million without maintenance.
Yeah, and abuse.
This one's an automatic. For the true believers, get one while they are hot. Needs a little TLC, nothing that $1,000 or so bucks can fix.
So it's a $6 grand car. Okay. Okay.
Pretty firm on the price, can negotiate, but also no lowballers.
Don't lowball me, bro. I'm firm on the price, but I'll negotiate. So one of our Donut Underground members in our Discord has an IS300. His name is JCM, and let's look at his sick IS300.
Sick.
Cool, good base, man. Good starting point. Congratulations on your new purchase. If you're interested in joining,
E36s and E46s are also getting pretty expensive.
check the maintenance on that one.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clean.
This one's got an dying sucks. Perhaps you'd rather hit 8th gen Civic Si, which was sold in the late 2000s. They're great cars. Civic Del Sol.
Ooh.
Just because it's ugly doesn't a 350Z. Just like my car. But the reality is, you're Nolan. So you're on Team Low. I don't know what that would be like, but I am empathetic and I do want to help everybody out. Another example of the luxury version being cheaper than the not luxury version, the Infiniti G35. It's the exact same car essentially as the 350Z, same engine, same transmission. It's rear wheel drive.
If you leave them stock, it still can be cool. Put some nice wheels on it and buy a good exhaust, and it's a fun car to have.
Assuming you're gonna buy one of these cars, be very aware of the fact that there's probably a lot of not very nice examples. A lot of them have been thrashed on. Do your research and check the maintenance.
Let's see what we got though.
Here's one we found in Silmar.
Hey, it's clean.
I like this one.
How many miles? 155, that's not too bad. Seats are a little damaged, but it's manual, that's great. Stock wheels are on it. See, this is a good car.
Yeah, 8,300 bucks.
He kept it real short. Fun, reliable, sounds great. Bang.
I mean, even though like technically on paper, it might be better than...
I've seen some really cool versions of the G35. The 300C, hell yeah.
SRT8, the Rolls Royce of Detroit. One of our own, one of Donut's favorite sons, our post-producer Joseph, just bought himself a 2008 SRT8 because he needed a sensible car for his baby. His has a sub in it. It's the funniest I got a car because of my dad car I've ever seen. Apparently sensible means having 425 horsepower, a tinted windshield, and like I said, tons of shove to rock the baby to sleep. But here's the thing, you paid less than 10 grand for it. These aren't as easy to find as some of the other cars on this list, but it is definitely the cheapest SRT8 that you can find. And I remember when the 300 came out, and they're family. The Fast and the Furious, we all love them, but we gotta admit they aren't.
Yeah, Rust Server searching sucks. That's why I'm no good at it.
Films. Today we're gonna go through the 5 cringiest lines from each film and eventually decide the single cringiest line from the entire Fast franchise. Today I am joined by my friend Nolan Sykes. I am James Pumphrey, and this is the D-List. Big thanks to Helix for sponsoring this video. Sleep is the most important meal of the day. We all know that. But making all these videos and finding time to sleep, I'm practically living at the office. And then it hit me. Why don't I actually live at the office?
James, what are you doing?
Whoa, you ever heard of knocking?
Where's my desk?
Just
on the island.
for the Fast 9 because we haven't seen that
out
one
yet.
Before we get into it, Nolan, I got you a little present.
Oh.
Because it's so fun to have you on this show with me.
Thank you.
Here you go.
All right, I'm gonna let the audience see what this is before I. What? So this is Dom's necklace.
Yeah, it's movie accurate. And because we're a family, I got myself one too.
Awesome. I love this. I love working here.
We're starting with The Fate of the Furious, the 8th movie. Or as most of you probably know it, the one with the ice charger.
The Ice Charger.
The car is the fastest car in the island. Do you know what he has under that hood?
He knows it doesn't matter what's under a hood. The only thing that matters is who's behind the wheel.
Okay, that's pretty cringy. That's totally on brand for Dom.
It's not the cringiest. I don't think.
Not by a long shot. Sometimes it does matter what you have under the hood.
Yeah, for sure.
Quite a bit. I would give that 3 on the cringe scale, honestly.
From 1 to 10, yeah, I'll say 3.
Laughing gas?
Nah, Fed. This is Cuban Nas.
You guys are crazy. What are you doing?
Poor man's turbo. Pull the vacuum line and hold on.
Nah, fam. Cuban Nos.
But it is technically nitrous oxide, right? It's like just it's medical grade nitrous.
Yeah. Why is there the qualifier of Cuban Nos? I'm gonna give that like a 7.
I was thinking 7
Pretty
too.
strong 7.
Yeah.
You won my car.
Oh.
And you earn my respect. Keep your car. Your respect is good enough for me.
Yeah! I love that.
He's kind of preachy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
always teaching people lessons.
When he wins this race, he barrel rolls out of the car and is immediately surrounded by children.
Like Jesus.
Like he's Jesus.
Yeah, even though he just shot a flaming 6-ton
It's been a long time
meteor
since I've seen this
into
movie.
the ocean. I give this one a 2.
Yeah, 2.
It's cringy though.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I want every chip with a
Sick
zero
dread.
exploit in a 2-mile radius around that motorcade now.
There's over 1,000 of them.
Hack 'em all.
Hack 'em all.
We know this is impossible. Hack 'em all. Hack 'em all.
Hack 'em all. You, single person.
Hack 'em all. Do a little typing.
Okay, good. I got it.
Wasn't that hard?
Like
but-
it was so easy for him. The fact that he mentioned it at all makes him a bad employee. Like he's like,
Hey, do that thing that I hired you for that's gonna take you literally 2 seconds.
But the thing you asked me to do is this.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I did it.
that's pretty cringe.
It's also like I just knew that line was coming watching this. I'll give that a 6.
I agree. I think this is like a 6.
You gotta have about 2,000 horsepower in that thing. Drop 3,000.
Try 5.
Try 6.
I remember when I was watching the movie, I was like
Try 11.
5. I was like, dude, there's no
What's
way.
so funny about this to me is that like you just wouldn't have 5,000 horsepower in a street car like Dom. Like that would be something completely undrivable. It's just not. I don't know.
I think there's like a number of different types of cringy that shows up throughout this entire franchise. One is like just technical inaccuracy. The other type of cringy is just like bad writing. And I think this is an example of both.
Yeah, for sure. It's even funnier that they're all doing burnouts at the same time, and nobody can figure out why they can't pull. It's like just like
One of you let go.
Yeah, one of you stop. Yeah, exactly.
I'd say solid 5 for me.
I'll agree.
All right. That was Fate of the Furious. This is Furious 7, aka the one with the skydiving.
You sure as hell ain't the IT guy, so you better start talking before I break that finger 6 different ways and stick it right where the sun doesn't shine. You just earned yourself a dance with the devil boy. You're under arrest.
That's a line that you would write when you're making a little movie with your buddies in high school.
Exactly, yeah. It sounds like a child is trying to be tough.
You just heard a dance with the devil boy. You're under arrest.
I think this is cringy. I think like at this point, The Rock and Jason Statham, like their whole being is cringy in these films at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead, start off strong. I think this is our first The Rock line. An 8.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
Give us the girl, and I'll let you live.
What's she going to do?
You might want to put on your helmet for this one.
I do believe this is the only time in the series that
Where
helmets-
anyone wears a helmet? Yes! Tyrese does a demo derby with no helmet on. And no seatbelt.
Like he just had that in his car the whole time.
Yeah, put it on. Put on a helmet.
You might want to put a helmet on for this one.
You might want to put a helmet
Yeah,
on for this
come
one.
on, Vin.
All of you guys might want to put a helmet on for all of these. You just drove a car out of a plane, sir.
I don't think it's too cringy.
It's not too cringy, but now that you point out the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. So we
5,
have
okay.
the average of 4. That's the first time we've disagreed, but
Okay.
like
I thought the delivery was pretty good.
it's great performance. Don't get me wrong.
Like in Hypersport, $3.4 million, 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. There's 7 of these things in the world, and this guy keeps it locked up in a vault.
Nothing sadder than locking a beast in a cage.
Oh yeah. So he's already starting off riffing off the Smashing Pumpkins.
Vin Diesel, huge Smashing Pumpkins fan. I don't like this car. It's not a real car. It doesn't work.
Like I looked it up after I watched this, I was like, Top Gear's gotta have driven this thing
Yeah.
at some point, right?
Nobody's driven it.
It's only like supercar vloggers who are like walking around it. So I'm very skeptical of this car.
It's vaporware.
We can factor that out. Nothing sadder than a beast locked in a cage.
I think 4. It's not.
Yeah.
For all things considered, it's not that bad.
No, it's just really fun.
You ever heard the saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
I don't have friends.
I got family.
I got family.
Boom!
Well, I got a lot of friends.
Oh, not gonna lie.
Pretty good.
That's a sick line, dude. Dom came at him with like a, I'm about to put you to bed, son. And then Jason Statham's like, your family. That's tight, dude.
That's pretty good.
0.
Pretty badass. Yeah.
0. That's tight. That is tight. That is not cringy at all. That is dope.
Thing about street fights,
Yeah.
the street.
Always wins.
How does the street always win?
Street's undefeated, bro.
No, not the streets. The literal street always wins.
A street fight is not a fight with the street.
No.
A street fight is a fight on the streets.
On the street. And this is the moment where like Universal wants their own superhero franchise, and they made Dom a superhero when he literally kicks a parking garage apart.
If you told me to write a cringy line in a movie, I couldn't do it this well.
I just
9.
9?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay, 9.
Which brings us to Fast and Furious 6, No Thes, aka the one where Letty is a bad guy.
It's okay. You're just in time.
You're gonna be a great father, Brian.
You're gonna be a great
What
father,
makes you so
Brian.
sure? Because I'll be there to kick your ass if you ain't.
That's like a line that like your real brother-in-law says, and like you don't really like him. You know, he's kind of like a piece of shit, and it's like, all right, man, kick my ass. I think it's like a dumb thing to say to a dude. It's not the cringiest line. I give it a 4.
No, it's not, yeah.
4?
4 is good.
All right.
So you're gonna my sister, huh?
So now we got cars flying in the air on some 007 type. This is not what we do.
Man, you really gotta check that emotion. Your voice just went from Shaggy to Scooby-Doo. This is not what we...
What is happening?
Like, I think whoever wrote this movie, like, was like on the wrong medication or something.
Okay, you've been in movies, and you told me one time that you got on set and that they had like half a script, and the director was like, just improv.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what happened for this movie?
Yeah, I think that Judd Apatow ruined movies because now everything is just like riff.
That Scooby-Doo line was absolutely improv because he didn't even commit to the rut row. He's just like, they were Scooby-Doo, now they're Shaggy.
Yeah, it's like, what? 6.
6, yeah. I don't know what's happening.
What do we know?
We know they have to be running custom engines. You heard that flip car going through those gears.
Sequential transmission.
That didn't sound like a normal engine.
It was a turbo diesel. It sounded like something you hear at Le Mans.
Did you see it take all those hits and still stay flat in the corners?
Yeah, hydraulics.
Or magnetic suspension.
I think like sometimes they do this weird thing where they're like, guys, remember it's a car movie, so we better put some car stuff in.
Yeah, Fast and Furious has a proud tradition of doing a thing where all the characters get around a table.
Yeah.
And then they just like pan the camera back and forth as characters say lines.
I think we should watch a bunch of clips from the Fast and Furious and then rank them on the level of cringiness.
Is the movie gonna have cinematography and audio mixing?
Yeah, probably has a first AD working on it too.
Well, that's like something you'd see at the cinema.
I'd
like
say
a 2.
Hell of a car. You're talking about twin turbo V8 spitting out 560 ponies, son.
He reads the brochure. I'm proud. But with cars, you have to customize. It's all between you and the car you build. It's a bond. It's a commitment.
Sounds like a marriage.
Yeah, but with cars, when you trade up, they don't take half your shit.
It goes through. I think we just learned something about Ludacris's character.
really did.
Tej, he got divorced from Suki, and she took half his shit. He like, he's so angry. He's so mad, he just downs his drink.
I love it.
I love it.
What do you think?
I think that's a solid 6. 5 or 6.
I'd say, yeah, 6. We'll say 6.
That's definitely the line I've laughed the
It's
hardest
really
at.
funny.
Shaw's in London.
Let's go pick him up.
Woman, you just don't pick up Owen Shaw like he's groceries. You want to catch wolves, you need wolves. Let's go hunt.
Let's go hunting, woman. It's like he's drunk. Did you hit your head?
We got groceries. We got wolves. We got hunting.
That line is dumb.
That is true.
7. What a dumb line. Moving on to Fast 5, the shortest title of any in the series, also known as the one with the bank vault.
The men we're after are professional runners. They like speed and guaranteed to go down the hardest possible way. So make sure you've got your underwear on. We find them, we take them as a team, and we bring them back.
What is funderwear? And why would you want to be wearing it in this situation? Like, what does funderwear mean? Like, to me, like, my first instinct is like, oh, something kind of like sexy. Like, maybe
Put on
like,
those silk boxer briefs, boys.
the like 5th line that The Rock says in the series is funderwear.
I think that's worse than Dance with the Devil.
Yeah.
2008. So I think
This
is
is a 9
for sure.
sure.
Two things. One, I need a translator. Patrol officer. You heard me.
But why? We have many more experienced people.
I like her smile.
What's the second thing?
Stay the out of my way.
Damn, that's tight. I don't think he's necessarily objectifying her.
No.
I think he's just being like, you don't need a reason, dummy.
Exactly. That's
Like,
how
he's
I-
basically
that's
saying,
how
like,
I hear it.
I don't know, I like the socks or whatever,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And stay the out of my way.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So, 1.
Pretty clever.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that before.
Not bad at all.
1. Yeah.
Good news, bad news. You know I like my dessert first.
You know I like my dessert first. Again, he probably didn't write that.
Yeah. It's a terrible line. Like, for a screenwriter to write.
Yeah.
It's a dumb,
it's a cliche,
dumb
for sure.
cliche line. But
It
the
makes
precedent that has been set by The Rock's line so far, I'm going to give it a 4.
Yeah, it's pretty benign.
Shadow, you're on the roof. I want you on Overwatch in case somebody comes back for something. Matt, give me a cross-check on Reyes full specs. If he goes to the John, I want to know how many times he shakes it. You got it, boss.
You can tell that The Rock played football all the way to the college level.
for
He
sure.
wrote that line for sure because when he was at Miami, at some point the coach said something like, "You boys will be in your hotel by 5 p.m. Right after dinner. If you go to the John, I want to know how many times you shake it." You know, and he's like, "That's so cool." I'd like that's a 6.
I like 5, but
Yeah. Okay.
5.
Okay. 5.
Stick to the plan.
You say what? This just went from Mission Impossible to Mission and freaking Sanity.
I think that the written line was, "We've just gone from Mission Impossible to Mission Insanity."
Yeah.
And to be more comfortable with it, he added the frickin'.
Yeah, I
And I
don't-
think he ruined the line and made it cringy.
Yeah, I like Tyrese a lot.
Yeah, he's cool.
What do you think? Like a 5?
I'd say a 5.
All right.
That's the last quote we have from Fast 5, which brings us to the 4th film in the franchise, Fast and Furious. No thes.
So this was like the soft reboot where they brought the original cast back, and it's got the tunnels.
Yeah, this is the one with the tunnels. I also want to point out that these movies have phenomenal actors in them. Like, just like Helen Mirren is in the 8th one. This guy's Charlize Theron's a great actor. She's won an Oscar. You just can't say no to the Fast and the Furious, and I won't either. So hit me up, Justin Lin.
I got a name. David Park.
That's it.
That's all you got? David Park? I could throw a fortune cookie out this window and hit 50 David Parks right now.
It's Korean, not Chinese.
Whatever.
This line is cringy for like a whole new reason. Like this is just like so racist.
It's just racist.
Like
yeah.
straight up.
Whatever.
Very racist.
That's pretty cringe.
That's pretty cringe. I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right.
Man, every corner's got a chingadera tuna racing for pinks. That's not what Braga's got me looking for. Braga wants someone that would sell their abuelita to be behind the wheel.
It was making me uncomfortable. I don't even want to rate these. And you know a white guy wrote it. Because like the Spanish words he peppered into the sentence were
Like
abuelita.
the only Spanish that white guys know.
Yeah, he knows 4 Spanish words and that's 2 of them. 6.
6. Okay. Yeah.
20% angel, 80% devil.
What? Sounds like a bad cologne
It's like a
line.
bad Facebook meme you would see with like Tweetbird.
Yeah.
It's like an 8 for me.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
what the context is.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
funny.
What did you say? I said only run nitro man.
Like the fuel? Only on nitromethane?
I mean, I've spent a lot of time at like the drag strip where
Yeah.
top fuel cars
He's
run.
called your dad a
Yeah, I'm gonna fight Vin Diesel. Dom using the word
It doesn't feel good.
is really weird.
He has a lot of powerful women in his life.
Yeah, it's weird.
I didn't think that's a 9.
It's a 9 for you.
It's just like, what? Do you even know Dom?
It's just weird. Like hearing him say that is just so
It's
out
like
of character.
it like
jarring.
like a lot of these I'm like that's stupid. This one I like actually ugh.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel right.
Oh, gnarly.
How much later in the film is it?
I just want to see him get to the Too Fast, Too Furious.
I don't know what to say.
I can't believe they bookended like the story and climax with Dom saying,
I think the score is like a 7.
yeah.
And that brings us to the 3rd film in the series, Tokyo Drift, aka the one with Little Bow Wow, aka the one without any of the other guys in it, aka the one with the kid with the forehead.
The forehead.
This car goes for $8 grand. What would I do with a broken ass piece of like that?
How about me? Winner gets me.
I need to talk to you. It's just like
it's so it's really gross.
and you know a guy wrote that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So weird.
8. I give it an 8.
Oh, classic.
Bolted the white guy.
You're my good friend. Okay. I would not prepare tissue for your issue. Sounds gross. Yuck.
Yeah. I'm also feeling a strong 8 on that.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Jingle Mall Gringo. Nina, I don't need a computer to tell me about my throttle response.
You wouldn't have that problem with a V8.
I mean, you might.
From Blow Your Wad or You Can Have Me.
Oh, that's me, yeah.
This is like an actual conversation that I feel like.
I got it up on my other screen. I just want to finish the video.
Like, this is like normal car person banter. Yeah, you like this thing? I'm innocently poking you because I like this thing and I think it's better. So,
Give that like a 1.
yeah.
I want to finish my video first.
Like everything else just disappears.
Very clearly.
Right.
Like, that's something you see really bad Instagram content today.
It's a terrible line, but in the Fast and Furious sense, I think it's
Pretty benign.
Because the plug. What is
She's spitting.
Oh, that's what she's doing?
Yeah. I just changed my spark plug like last night. If I was like, hey, this is why I spit.
He'll be like, what?
What?
Yeah, that's yeah, 6 or 7. 7. Which brings us to Too Fast,
Okay.
Too Furious. In my opinion, the best of the series. It's directed by John Singleton. He wrote and directed Boys in the Hood. Like, important director.
Yeah, the second one is by far the best.
Alright, so you know we can work on that front end of yours.
Maybe I will.
That could have gone either way. She was into it. She was.
You gotta know your audience.
They obviously have like a.
They have prior history, yeah. Don't do that at a car show.
No.
No.
But it's like she's like his girlfriend. So like,
Yeah.
one.
What? But these Creases pieces? That's a 10.
This episode of the D-List is brought to you by Creases Pieces.
Looks like we're gonna be partners, bro.
Yeah.
Can you tell me right quick what would be better motor for my Skyline, a Gallo 12 or a Gallo 20? 24.
And pizza places made engines.
Got him.
Oh, my pizza.
This is how dumb. How did this guy become a cop? And then like the other cops were like, you know what? I trust this dope to go undercover and not forget that he's not supposed to tell anybody that he's a cop. This dude literally forgot where he just ate.
I didn't know pizza places made engines. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah.
I think it's like
Fair
a
enough.
5.
Okay. 5.
Yeah.
5.
I'll do 4.
All right.
I'll do 4.
Don't even think about taking a convertible.
Okay.
This is the ugliest car I've ever seen.
No, that's cool. That's too much chrome for me anyways.
The 3rd gen Eclipse or the Evo? Aw. Dang. Okay.
I hate the Eclipse in this movie. Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's so
car.
ugly.
You've already ranked it as the worst car in any Fast and Furious movie. I 100% agree.
7?
7? 6? I also don't want to encourage you to go too high.
All right, it's a 6.
All right. Yeah. It's 6.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Let your man go, huh?
Drop it, I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie.
So forget about it, cuz.
Yes!
Forget about it, cuz.
Best line.
Yes!
This this line has been somewhat of like a reoccurring joke in the donut Slack channels over the years.
Forget about it, cuz.
So good.
10.
Yeah.
10.
I'm not even gonna debate you.
I don't even want to spend any more time on it. 10.
Hey, where'd you get them cars up out of a cereal box?
Nice, got him.
Hey.
Real funny Fonzie.
I think the line is meant to be delivered. Hey! Real funny, Fonzie. And I think Tyrese has never seen Happy Days. And I think the director probably spent multiple takes trying to explain to Tyrese what Happy Days is, who Fonzie is, and what Fonzie's signature line, hey! And after the 12th take, he's like, all right, guys, move.
They had been there since like 10.
Yeah,
the
the
sun's going
when they
down.
pull up, it's like bright. This is the next day. We'll go on in the morning.
5. Yeah, so it's 5.
Guys, we've been through 7 Fast movies. We're finally at the original, the one that started it all, The Fast and the
Your fuel man, it's got a nasty hole. That's why you're unloading in third. I told you so. I like the electric pulse. No second, just tune the nozzle.
I mean, Jesse's hot tuning, but like,
you're not gonna remind him his Maxima.
Look at your fuel man, it's got a huge hole. It's really good.
No, you have a huge hole.
That's why I'm always dropping it. It's really funny that they gave him, like the secondary characters in the movie the weakest of the cars, I think. Whereas parked right next to him, there's an
R33
R33.
Skyline that they don't even talk about. This movie is gonna be
Some heavy hitters.
Yeah. 7.
Okay.
6.
yourself a double cheese with fries for $2.95.
I like the tuna here.
Bullshit. No one likes a tuna here.
Yeah, well, I do.
Watch your back.
Time out. What the hell is your problem, man? Why are all these other people that we like friends with this dude? No, he does the other F word.
Yep.
This is Toretto's family. Yeah. It's like tuna's not hard to make. I don't like when is becoming that comment. Yeah.
I need nuts.
Amateurs don't use nitrous oxide. I've seen the way you drive. You got a heavy foot. You'll load yourself to pieces.
I need one of these. One of the big ones.
Like, because of this scene, people started referring to nitrous oxide as NOS, which is just a brand of nitrous oxide. But that, I mean, after this, for like 10 years, even today, everyone calls it NOS.
Yeah.
Because of this line. That's like an 8 for me as well.
Yeah, why do you need 2 bottles? One Jaggers.
Brian. Heavy foot.
Yeah. 8.
I smell.
Mel. Skanks.
Why don't you girls just pack it up before I leave tread marks on your face?
I watch these movies with my girlfriend who hasn't seen them, and she was like, so her entire character development is just having a bad attitude.
My favorite part is
this is the second time we've seen a sniff on this list. This is also the
yeah, maybe Michelle Rodriguez is like, hey, welcome to the franchise. Throw some sniffs in there. I don't know, man.
I'm so brain dead at this point.
Me too.
6. We're now on the final line
Snacks for this one.
from the Fast series. It's been really hard to whittle them down. I know that there's some that we've missed. These are the cringiest ones that we can find. Let's go home.
Granny shifting, not double.
Discussing like you should.
You're lucky that 100 shot of NOS didn't blow the welds on the intake.
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
The
James.
first one, like this movie is hard to judge all the cringy lines because almost every cringy
single
line is printed on a t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And almost every cringy line is such a huge part of pop culture at this point. Yeah. That like, it's just
Oh my
a
God.
different realm. At this point, this isn't cringy. This is culture.
Yeah. It's gone from cringe to culture, but I still don't know what.
Did you hear that bear?
Not double clutching like you should.
Mean shifting like a granny and not double clutching like you should. What is that? I mean, it's cringy.
All right, Brendan, where you at, dude? Gonna hop in Discord or no? Because you're working. Shouldn't be playing video games. Can we look at the map yet? Oil rig, large oil, they're both at the top. Probably want to be somewhere up top, right? It's outpost. There's airfield. I mean, I'm kind of not in a bad spot right now.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, you know. What you thinking, dude? Where you want to end up?
I'm fine with anywhere. I barely have looked at the map, to be honest.
I just did for the first time.
Yeah, I caught that right before I muted your stream. I mean, yeah, we can do north. If you want to do oil rigs, which I'm down for.
Alright.
Spawned on the south coast, but I actually have some good shit. I already found a Hazy and a revolver.
Nice. Yeah, I'm on the top left. Like, let me see. Hold on. I'm at D10 right now. So I'm like not far from the outpost. Airfield's kind of close.
Yeah. This server does have like mini copter spawns and boat spawns. Because I already saw one right off when I was spawning.
Yeah.
So maybe getting around is going to be too much of an issue.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, that being said, like, we can honestly go anywhere. Whatever you think makes sense. I'm good for anything. I almost died a minute ago because I was kind of like AFK, just hanging out at the what is it over here? The junkyard.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I started getting hit by a rock. I went back in game and pulled out a pickaxe, and the guy who's just like some random naked that walked up started hitting me. He's like, "Whoa, sorry, bro. I thought you were AFK. My bad." And then right after, I opened a crate and found a hazmat and a revolver. So it's like, man,
nice.
He didn't actually kill me. Bad. I didn't mean to cut off your video, bro. I know you're still watching.
It's all good. All good. I finished the vid.
Do you think? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just gonna say, how was your Valorant game?
Oh, it was all right. I was playing on my alt because, like, I don't like playing on my alt. Because, well, it got placed in a Plat 3, which, I mean, really should not be there. But, I don't like playing on it because, obviously, like, smurfing and stuff, it just sucks. But I was trying to, like, I've been looking at gameplay and everything, my own gameplay. I'm trying to figure out, like, how to, like, what role will fit my playstyle really well. Like, in a sense of thinking back to playing CS. Because I felt like my strengths in CS were that I didn't have to necessarily rely on teammates. Because you can do everything yourself, right? You got smoke, flash, molly, you got it all. Like, everyone has the same kind of potential that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to... Because for a while I was basically flexing to everything. But mainly played either controller or initiator. And then recently I went back to Sentinel after Chamber got nerfed. So I was playing a lot of Cypher and Killjoy. And just in general, like, trying to figure out what the best move is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And one role that I've never properly tried to, like, learn how to play it correctly is Duelist. So, like, you know what? I'm gonna go to my alt and just try to play a Duelist and see what happens. Like, be that douchebag that auto-locks Reyna and just but instead of just like doing it, you know, and just running it down, getting kills or whatever, like really actually trying to learn the right way to play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, it went okay. Like, I've lost a game, won a game.
Gotcha.
So not bad. Somebody's flying around on a mini over here near me.
Oh man, there's only... Wait.
I can invite you to the clan, I think, and then we will see each other.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. And invite. There you go. And then I'm just heading north right now. See where that takes us.
it cold down there yet for you?
Dude, actually, yes. The whole cold front, whatever thing that's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
It started to hit here as of basically last night. And today, the high's like 30 degrees, and it's gonna get down to like 14 tonight or something. And then tomorrow, the high's like 18 degrees with a low of like 0 or something.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, that's not like cold for you guys up there. That's like a normal winter day, but for us, it's freezing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get that, so.
Yep. Yeah, ours starts. It's not cold here yet, but it hits you guys first. As it kind of sweeps through, it's. Hold on. I think it's in the 20s here right now.
Gotcha.
Still, but we're supposed to get a shitload of snow in the next couple days. Oh, it's 34 right now. Huh.
What? Probably about the same temperature then.
There's a base up here. Guy's building it. Could totally shoot him right now, but I don't have a bow.
See if you can join the clan.
I'm in the clan. Yep.
Oh, it just, I guess it didn't add you to the team. I actually have to physically go meet you for that. Thought it
Gotcha.
would.
Yeah, right by the ranch. There's a guy building a base on the beach right here.
Ranch.
Just south of it.
Oh, like C9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just east of you. I'm at like I9, so I'll just head your way. Then we'll roll together.
Totally fuck this guy up. He doesn't have walls up yet.
Just be careful with the ranch right there, because if you get combat tagged and then go close to it, those turrets will kill you.
Yeah. He's chopping down trees right now.
Nice.
I killed him.
Nice. Have you played since they changed up like the weapon system and all that?
No.
'Cause I haven't either, other than yesterday or 2 days ago. And it's weird, like they give you crosshairs now, for some of the guns. The bow still doesn't get one, but all the guns do. Supposedly it's like a little bit easier to use, I guess, like less recoil on the AK and stuff.
Yeah, I remember watching Summit play, and he was like mad because they ruined the game, or because they made the AK too easy or something, and the M4 was like pointless, or something. I don't remember, but
Oh my god, I'm like trying to get down a cliffside with this horse, and it's just not working out. It's like the most awful experience ever. I don't know why I tried to go over this mountain. It's such a bad idea. Alright, forget it. I'm leaving the horse. Actually made it. Okay. On my way. Are you still by the ranch?
Yeah. I'm like, you should. If you're running towards a ranch, you're gonna run into me, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you'll hear me on horseback in like the next 30 seconds. Yeah, there's someone's base down here in the water. With what looks like a twig roof still.
Hey, that's you.
Oh my god, that's a scientist.
Why?
The timing of that was ridiculous. What's up? You were like, hey, that's you, and as soon as it happened, you started shooting me.
He's behind the truck.
I only have 3 bullets, but I'm gonna go try to kill him.
I hit him once with the arrow.
I hit him once.
Hit him again.
He's dead. There's some arrows in this crate for you. And you had a green key card if you want to take it.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I got 1 bullet left.
Noise. Yeah, I'll probably just play this when if I get stuck in queue for NoPixel. Usually if I join right after the tsunami, I can get in. Or if it's a later night queue, I can get in. But I just forgot earlier, so I got stuck at like 30.
Oh, damn.
If I would have waited, I probably could have got in, but I was like, like Rust. It's pretty fun though.
Sure.
I would recommend it if you really got bored, or if you wanted to. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Show you the ways that I know. So far, like I said, I got a guy that buys pelts from me from hunting and sells me weed that I can sell on the corner.
Nice.
And he's gonna let me get in on some of their boosts and stuff to start building up rep for boosting.
Nice. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, I was just delivering packages for Dodo Prime one day, and he's like, hey man, you want to make some real money? I was like literally delivering packages at a store, and there was like 4 or 5 Dodo Prime trucks there at the same time. And he's like, hey guys, you want to go hunting? Give me like 10K in a night. And I was like, all right, sounds good to me.
So that's a public server, right? Like anybody can join?
Yeah, but like I said, if you don't have Prio, you probably won't get in. So, but
Is
even
it
just
still like a fairly serious one, though?
yeah, it's definitely serious for sure. It's not like some of the bullshit you deal with on other servers, because they're all pretty much people who are trying to like play good enough on that server and roleplay good enough that maybe they can like maybe get accepted to the regular one just by playing on the public one and getting some, you know, references maybe, because that's what happens a lot of times is people like just play on the public server and then over time they get accepted into the other one just by being on the other server long enough and enough people knowing them.
Yeah.
So people take it serious for sure. Like I have yet to be randomly deathmatched.
Nice.
Like I haven't even gotten like robbed yet.
Damn.
Like, and I definitely had some times where it would have been good to rob me. But yeah, people are chill. Pretty cool.
Dope. That's good. That's kind of the one thing I always worry about with some of those servers, like, you know, if they're gonna, because they're not whitelisted, like how much griefing and stuff is in them.
Yeah.
It's like I don't mind if people are like not ultra super serious, because I don't think I really am when I play, so I can't really expect that of other people. But just randomly getting run over by somebody is pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah. Everybody seems pretty cool about it.
That's cool.
I almost got stuck.
Do you want to go? I'm thinking maybe set up somewhere sort of near like Lighthouse Harbor Arctic Research Base. between
Sure.
those three, or maybe like in between Fishing Village and Lighthouse. Just because my thought process is, I know Lighthouse has a recycler we could use, as well as like a little bit of loot. It's really not that good. Arctic Research Base is supposedly, I haven't been there, but it's supposedly really good. Like tier 2, tier 3 loot. Harbor's obviously Harbor, and then being close to the Fishing Village, we can get boats and go out to the oil rigs. So
I'm down.
I don't know exactly where over there, but I feel like could be some decent spots. We could also, there's an ice lake to the like L2 to the east of the harbor. Always build there too if it's super flat. We just have to have a mini on all the time to get around.
I'm down.
Don't know.
To explore.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading that way though, just because my inventory is like super full.
Yeah, mine's pretty full as well.
Chase is supposed to be on. He's supposed to be on like 3 hours ago. I don't know where he's at.
Gotcha.
Guess he wanted to play too.
Nice. Just playing with Valorant with Chase the same as it's always been.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's like I don't know, it's different, better, worse. I don't know. I feel like I'm the super toxic one now. I'm the one that gets angry more than he does. But I don't know. It's just
knowing you probably get mad at people for like doing not in the same way he does. Like you might be more toxic, but it's just because people are doing like dumb things when it comes to like, you know, like positioning or like reactions and like, you know, just trading or stuff like that, where he was just always just like mad at people immediately for dumb shit.
It's sad though, because like we've kind of flipped in that regard, because sometimes we'll get into these matches, like most of the time, I'll say 99% of the time, I'm chill. Like I don't care. People can be idiots in voice chat in the beginning, and I just brush it off. But sometimes I'll get into a game, and if I've already been like previously mad for some reason, that's when I end up like that next game where I go into and then somebody's like just obviously trolling. I'm like, oh god, all right, I have to dodge this game. Like this is not going to be fun. But I don't know. I've kind of been approaching it with a different mindset that I used to as well. Like just thinking about it in the sense of like, I can't do anything to change these people and how they play, so like I'm just gonna focus on playing around them and doing as good as I can. And like if I lose, I lose, whatever. The times that I do get mad losing is like when somebody gets mad on our team and then intentionally starts throwing. Like they'll take the bomb somewhere and just go give it to the enemy, or like they just straight up leave after telling everybody to go
or like
kill themselves or something. Like,
or like you won't let them say the N-word on stream.
That was ridiculous, bro.
Bro, that was wild.
What I walked into.
That was wild.
Absolutely insane.
And it was like for no reason, dude. It's literally as soon as they found out I was streaming, they just started yelling it, and I was like, all right, I'm muting these guys, normal stuff. And then they just went full hardcore, like trying to troll the shit out of me. And it's like, what are you guys doing?
Legitimately fucking losers. That's ridiculous.
Somebody's got base down there already.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. I'm down to base wherever around this area. Whether it's here more in the grass or if we go more into the snow, like I don't mind either one. What do you think? What's your preference on that?
I don't care. I mean, there's a big open field right here.
Yeah. Maybe we can start here and then move a main later or something if we find a better spot.
Yeah. I mean, snow usually has more metal, right?
Yes, true.
So maybe a touch closer to the snow. Not in the snow, but closer to it.
Sure. Let's do it. This is some crazy terrain right here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say you have like your, was it your second or third interview or something with the state?
Yeah, I have a second interview with Michigan State University.
Right. Okay.
Coming up after New Year's. They're gonna call me or email me and schedule it the first week or after New Year's, and then I have a phone screening interview, but that's mostly just to get to know me for the state of Michigan, like a government IT job. After the first of the year, or the first screening phone call is next Tuesday, and then after New Year's, kind of right around the same time I do the MSU one, we're gonna try to schedule them out that's kind of close to where I can kind of pick between the two.
Yeah.
So I told them, because I had the MSU one first. I've been waiting on that one for like 4 months now.
Damn.
Because they take forever. But I told them, I was like, in full transparency, like I'd probably take the Michigan State one first if they offered me. But I need to talk to them a second time first. But I don't want to say no to the state one, because if I don't get the Michigan State one, I'll take it.
Right.
But so I'm going to try to schedule them out close to each other and make it all work. But
yeah,
I prefer the Michigan State one just because it's cool to work at the college. They got good benefits and cool culture and stuff, and it's not a government job, so just feels like a cooler job, and it's more remote. The government job is 3 days in office, 2 days not, and it pays worse, I think. But
gotcha.
I don't know. Either one would be better than not working.
Fair. Fair. Yeah, I kind of was in a similar boat. I mean, with the school jobs, because I worked for my university's IT department as a student worker the last 2 years I was there, and at the time I was like, oh man, I really hope they open a full-time position. Someone's on the beach back towards the lighthouse, by the way, running towards us. Sorry. Oh, there's 2 people.
I think it's the people from the base.
Maybe. One of them looked naked, though.
I'm showing no mercy, so...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to scope them out. They're just a little bit to the left, like towards the tree line now.
Oh, that's it.
You see him?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if that was him or a deer. Oh, that's him for sure. Closer to the beach now. Or the lighthouse.
Yep. There's that one, and then there was one that was in the trees right over here. Like maybe.
Oh, I see him.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yep. Pretty sure that one's naked.
Yeah.
You hit him?
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit.
Nice. Just had some wood on him, literally. That's
Is that? Oh, did you kill Angry? Is that his name?
No. His name's like, here's my WSO or something.
Gotcha. Because somebody in chat quit. That's fucked up.
Is this you over here on the beach?
Nope, I'm not on the beach.
All right.
I'm behind you to your right now. Oh, I see him. Yep.
Oh, shit.
He has a crossbow. Hold on, he doesn't know I'm here yet. I'm gonna push him. I headshot him once with a pistol. He's 100% going to run now.
Yep. He's down to your right. Oh, further down the beach. Shoot the boat.
Shot at me, but missed.
Ooh, that almost hit, bro.
Missed again. Still just pushing him. Shit. Oh, he hit me, but I hit him. He's not down. There's two.
There might be 3. I'm out.
Alright, I'm running back, yeah.
I have 18 health.
Do you need heals or something?
Yeah, I don't have any bandages.
I don't think they're gonna chase us. Run into the trees, and there's a lot of mushrooms around. That's what I'm using to heal right now. They heal 3 per, so... Damn, I wish I would have been able to... Here, actually, take these. Got a couple on me, just so you can start healing. I wish that headshot did more damage. It was my last pistol bullet. Well, in any case, I'm gonna run towards the harbor, I guess.
Okay.
And maybe we could get a starter down and then go back.
Yeah, I'm done.
Just so I can bank this revolver. I don't know. Oh, someone did large oil. Maybe that was them coming back from it. I don't know. Oh shit. I don't know if you'll be able to hang out on the snow for too long right now, since it's night. You're closed. I don't even know if I can. What do you feel like doing? Should we set up a quick 2x1 here in the snow or the grass?
Yeah,
Probably
probably.
too close to him though, but might be
I mean,
okay. I don't know. I'm losing health with the hazy on though, just
Yeah.
being in the cold.
I'm down. Like right here or something.
Get a building plan and a hammer crafted. Hopefully they're not just like right there in the trees. That would really suck. You running around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Trying to get a door and everything set up. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Fuck, I'm out of stone. These are pretty good for now.
I got some.
This guy.
I dropped some right there for you anyway.
Okay. Thank you. Can you look around and just make sure everything's stone that should be? I think there's a floor that's not. That's wood. That's okay for now. I'll fix that. Okay, the door's at least locked. Is the roof here, the triangle roof, and the
It's wood.
up top, is it? Okay, alright. As long as we have not twig somewhere, we're fine. For 2 seconds. Okay, damn, wish I had a light of some kind myself too. Do you have any extra wood at all? Or is that it?
Just that.
Okay. It's alright. We're chilling. At least we're safe for the time being. I'm like
Is that
85.
Santa?
Yeah. Oh, here, you want to go out? He'll fly over, dude. It's crazy. Ooh. Ooh.
You close it. Can't close it.
Oh, yep.
see. Binds, hold, hover loop H. Alright, that's all my shit.
Oh, damn. Damn, you have a double barrel?
Yeah, I just found it.
Nice. Oh, alright, I'm gonna store some of my stuff there too. We still need to make a tool cupboard. So I just need a little bit more wood, but we'll get it here shortly. There's that metal hatchet in there if you need one of those. Okay. It's all yours. Oh, shit, there was enough wood there. I never picked it up. Alright, I'm crafting a TC. I don't know. We'll have to see if the sleeping bag's in the way. Nope, we're good actually. I'm gonna take some of these things and put them in the TC instead.
All good.
Just the stuff that will probably save a little bit of space. There we go. Oh, this actually worked out very well. Oh, fuck, I just timed out. Okay. I'm crafting a furnace. I'm gonna put it down, start it for just a minute, and then we can go out.
Sounds good.
Go to this corner, I guess, for now.
Here, here's my winter storm warning. Heavy, wait, hold on. From 4 p.m. this afternoon to 1 a.m. Saturday. Heavy snow expected. Total snow accumulations of 6 to 10 inches. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour.
Wow. That's crazy.
Travel is strongly discouraged tomorrow.
Damn.
I wonder if it started yet. Not yet. Calm before the storm. This is a monthly wipe? Wow.
Is it?
That's what they said in chat. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it is monthly. Whatever.
That's crazy. I'm really hoping that more people keep getting on. I mean, we're up to 43 now, so definitely higher than it was earlier.
Yeah. Oh, they changed furnaces. Just at least the UI for it. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to craft us a code lock. That way we weren't like, you know, oh, if you open the door and blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes.
Oh, I know.
Last thing I want is you to be stuck out there while I'm not
Let
nearby.
me in.
Yeah, let me in, they're here! And then you're dead. Like, that would suck. Here, let's go out, and I'm gonna swap the thing.
All right. Well, I can't get out yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My bad.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, this is open. Let me swap it. Unlock. Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I made it 0357. Cool.
Dope.
Alright, let's do it.
And Chase has never played Rust before?
Yeah, he's only been playing it for basically 2 days now.
Gotcha.
So he's very, very new. But he, I mean, I taught him pretty much all the basics. And then, he is, he, like, watched some videos and stuff, too.
Okay.
On his own. He knows some of the lingo and stuff now. Kind of like, I already showed him on a different server we were on about, like, you know, I just had him basically do all the basic stuff, like, here's how you make a base, this is what a tool cupboard's for, blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed him, like, the kind of main base that I usually build with the 6, like you make a hexagon as the core. And like ladder hatches and all that kind of stuff, so he gets the gist of it, but he's still brand new, so still gonna have questions, I guess.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm no expert. Slightly above new level. All I know is how to shoot people.
Hey, it's all you need sometimes.
And gather scrap.
Right. I think everything is stone now. They changed the way the bow shoots now, and I have like really bad at it. It's way less powerful than it used to be in terms of like it has a lot of drops. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some randomness to it as well. Like it doesn't always go straight.
I definitely shot one earlier that went off to the side, and I was like, what?
Yeah. I don't know if that is because, like, if you're moving while you do it, or if it's just always that way. I have yet to figure that out. But that's something I noticed.
just gonna deforest this area so you can expand.
Nice. I'm gonna go check out the like ice lake thing over here. See if anybody's there yet, or if it's even flat.
Okay.
Because those make for really nice home base locations.
Yeah, I'm down. I haven't done anything like that, so I'm down to give it a shot.
It's just because it's like the flattest you can get on this game. And it's usually there's a lot of space, so you can build a big main base in all the flat area and then build like high external walls around the entire lake. It just gives you so much room to work with. Santa's here, bro. Look for presents around you.
I wish for an LR300.
Yeah, right. Have you played during the Christmas events before?
No.
So those presents, you'll see them on the ground. They're like these white boxes.
Yeah, I see one.
Below. You just go break it, and then inside will be some presents. And there's small, medium, and large presents. I think only the smalls and mediums drop by default, but you can upgrade them. It's something like 10 smalls upgrades to 1 medium, and then 5 mediums upgrades to a large. Each one has its own loot table in it. And it'll just give you a random item out of it. And obviously, the bigger the present, the more rare stuff you can get. So, I don't know. I mean, I would just open yours up, see what you get. Damn it, dude. This ice lake has one of those stupid rocks in the middle, so it's not completely flat. We can still build here, though. Just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Alright, well, I'll come over there with a shitload of wood for you.
Yeah, that works. I have a bunch of stone that I've been hitting. I mean, you check it out too and let me know what you think. I'll start chopping some trees too.
I'm in. It's fine with me. I don't need to see it.
I just wish it was one of the ones that doesn't have the big rock formation in the middle. Would have been perfect otherwise.
I can't wait to get back on the NoPixel server and talk to the guy that sells me the drugs, because this batch of drugs that he gave me, I paid the same for it as the other stuff. It just is, I'm still making a profit on it, but not as much as the other stuff. And I can't wait to act like Breaking Bad, or when he's talking about how it's like stepped on shit. Like, this shit's so stepped on, bro. Why you give me this shit? It's like, because normally it sells for like $160. I pay $60 for it, and it sells for like $160 a piece. And it's selling for like $120. I just want to talk some shit. Be like, you give me this shit. Everybody's saying it's stepped on, bro.
Is the sun still rising, or is it setting now? I can't even tell. Hopefully rising, because otherwise I don't have a lot of time to get something going.
It's too cold. It's going up.
Alright, good stuff. Oh yeah, they added in a new dungeon or monument for the Christmas event too.
Oh yeah, the gingerbread house.
Yeah, and there's one over here right next to it.
I went in one earlier for a second. I was getting fucked up by radiation.
Oh no.
I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, I got like 40,000 wood, so I'm coming.
Nice. Damn.
Whole inventory.
I still need to find some stone. I have like 6K, but that's it.
All right, I'll get some after this. I drop this off.
Show. I'm gonna make you a small storage chest. You can just dump it all in there. That way you don't have to stick around.
Okay. I don't know if you're still here, Ono, but what's up, dog? What, and oil rigs right there? Nice.
Heck yeah. Yo. I'm just gonna come break these nodes, that way hopefully stone spawns at some point. Man, the only sucky thing about oil rigs being up here in the north, it's like you cannot fall in the water, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Chase needs to get on and speed this stuff up, man. But I only ever played with 2 people, so it's like, why don't I get 3 so we can speed it up even faster?
Yeah. I messaged him again, because he jammed me, like, noon? Your time, maybe? And I was like, yo, are we playing stuff today? And then just no response since. So.
Nice. There's a polar bear up here. Can't wait for him to kill me.
Polar bear?
Yeah.
What said? Yeah, those things are fucking vicious.
I bet. That's why I'm staying far away.
They will absolutely murder you.
A random sleeping bag.
If you do see animals, though, we do need more animal fat.
Okay.
So maybe worthwhile to hunt something down. Nice. I had just enough stone to get like the perimeter of this set up, so we are good for the time being. Unless somebody ladders over, but
just killed a deer.
Oh, perfect.
At least it's not super cold. So I can actually survive in burlap. There's 2 of those monuments, gingerbread ones. There's one over here not very far away.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Let's think about this. So we're probably gonna do like that. Which means this also needs to go that way. And we'll do yeah, we'll do it like this work. Gotta talk to myself to figure this shit out.
It's all good.
Set up a tool cupboard, so I'm gonna start moving some of these things inside
All right.
that you dropped off. That's a lot of wood.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Got any plans for the holidays this weekend?
Nah, not really. my family's still traveling, so we're
Oh.
not anywhere nearby. I'll probably go see my grandmother and my uncle since they're here in
Sure.
town.
There's
That's it.
There's a base up here. Where am I at? N5-ish, top of N5.
N5. Okay. Gotcha.
Couple sleeping bags around. So many sleeping bags.
I don't know if what I'm gonna do here. I need to start. You know what? We're gonna test this out. Shit, I have no wood. The polar bears over here. And I don't know if the strap works still, where you can be on a like a foundation and they won't attack you. So I might die. That's okay. So we need all this animal fat. Well, it's here. Let's try it. Yeah, it just seemed to run away from me. That's what I was afraid of. 'Cause I think they changed the AI up to where it won't just run up to you and then stay at the front of the foundation. It'll actually like run off. You try to attack it.
Which key card is the, oh, you need radiation suit for airfield, right?
Yeah.
Right. I ain't going in there.
Or just a lot of rad pills plus like water.
Gotcha.
Actually, you might be able to get away if you have full cloth. Because I know that some of the monuments you can do that. Like launch site or whatever, the ones that are like tier 3, tier 4, probably not. But I think airfield you can. Like you're gonna take some damage, but it's sustainable bandages. Oh, Chase messaged me, we see. I've been busy since the moment I woke up. I feel that.
That don't mean nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, how does Santa's hat not protect from the cold? That's my question.
Yep.
This doesn't make any
Doesn't?
sense, Lacey. No.
It's stupid.
Ooh, there's another base up there.
Almost 50 people on now. So it is still going up. Which is good. I didn't want like a super low pop server. Ooh, fuck. There's a scientist right here. Someone trying to kill him. Well, that may have been a poor idea. I have no meds. back off this. No meds, no food.
And there's 3 polar bears, like stuck in the triangle of polar bears.
Oh god. Good luck.
I'm good, I think. Oh, that's the scientist. Those are gunshots.
I did not mean to do that.
Is that you?
No, that wasn't me. Whatever you're hearing is just on your side.
Heard gunshots northwest 290 maybe? If you hear the scientist shoot, it's at me.
I heard that.
Yeah, I got him. He scared me though.
You know what? I think that was the same scientist I was fighting just a minute ago.
Yeah, I think
Back
so.
to the base.
I got a stim from him.
Nice. Did he have an arrow in his head? So that was me.
I don't know. I think I hit him 4 times and there was 5 arrows, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you hear those gunshots now?
I do not.
It's like, it's at Harbor, I think.
Oh, wow.
Diving tank.
Are you outside?
Yep.
Come on in. Oops. I just started moving some of the chests that were outside in. And as soon as we get, do you have that animal fat on you?
Yeah, it's in there.
Perfect. I'll start making some furnaces so we get metal, and then I can put code blocks and stuff. Awesome. Thank you. What do we need? 50 for a furnace. We have 28, so. Ooh, we barely have enough. just for a single furnace. That works. That is all we need.
Oh my goodness. It's quite the wine. Oh, you want to go downstairs, dog?
Alright, here we go. I think you should be able to stand by this to warm up too if you need to. Yeah. One of those. Oh, decorative candy canes. There's like a candy cane club you can get out, and you can either use it as a melee weapon or you can like eat part of it to gain hunger and stuff. It's a little cool. Shit, my bad. Go for it. And when you come back, it'll have a code lock. I just got enough metal.
Damn, there's another gingerbread house over here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Did the gingerbread men have guns?
I think so. I've never been in it myself. They just added it this Christmas event. So I've never actually seen it before.
Take a peek-see. This meat you had. Answer, yes, they have guns.
They have some good loot though. we'll be in business to go raid that frequently. How many there are.
Got a Yoka.
Nice. Well, I think we're good-ish for the most part at the moment. There's a polar bear right there. Come attack me, you bitch. I'm gonna go chase that guy down.
I mean, it wasn't the worst loot ever.
Was that, you like did the whole thing?
There's only one gingerbread man in there.
Oh, well. I kind of expected it to be like, yeah, there's all those different entrances. I expected them to all be connected, like it was a little cave network or something.
That'd be cool.
But I don't know how that works. But if you just hit a dead end, then...
Yeah, it's still like one hallway.
Yeah, we'll just go do the other ones then too. Maybe they'll give us some good stuff from the other ones. Where did that bear go? There it is. So sad. Ooh, gunshots towards the research base. I don't know if that's the same polar bear or a different one.
Oh, there was 3.
Yeah. So I don't want to attack a new one. I don't have that many arrows. Wait, this one's not running from me. Oh, now it started to. Shit.
I got the candy cane club.
Nice. Yeah, those are actually pretty good. I don't know about as a melee weapon, but I know that you can like lick the club or whatever and it reduces its durability by a little bit, but it gives you hunger. Kind of cool to keep around, just for food.
Yeah, you probably get like 7 licks out of it, and it's gone.
So I've managed to chase 2 polar bears down to the harbor. Running out of arrows.
Oh, this one's bigger.
Found out immediately.
Yep, that one's not a single lane right there. One's got a couple gingerbread men in there.
I can come with you and we can both do it.
Yeah, I need to heal first.
Yeah. I am just gathering a bunch of stone right now. There was so much down by the harbor. Just really hoping nobody shows up.
Gotcha.
I don't have any meds.
I have some stone as well. I got a pretty good amount.
Basically just need to finish stoning the inside up and then maybe use the rest on like honeycomb. That's about it. And after that, we just need a lot of low grade to make a couple more furnaces. Wait on all the metal frags. And then we'll just metal the whole thing. Because we have plenty of metal ore. We just need to smelt it. But we're kind of bottlenecked at the moment. That's okay. God, I really hope I don't die for 12k stone on you. I think a wetsuit would protect from the cold if we go in the water over here.
I think so. I think it's supposed to.
Hope so. I'm running up on the base.
Sounds good. I got this chest over here for materials and stuff too. Run out of space.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Just thinking about using some of the metal to make some more of those boxes too. Same thing. I'll put a drop chest in the place of these over here. Actually, I'll just leave those. There's like too much going on there. Do need to craft a second metal door real quick. Do this. it. I also need to do this. Here. Oh. No. Stone. Oh. Should work. I'm gonna replace the outside door real quick. Getting us a level 1 workbench down right now. Awesome.
Alright, go head up to Gingerbread House.
Yeah, I need some meds or something.
Used up all the cloth. Making meds for myself.
That's okay. Either I need meds or I need better clothes. One of the two. Because with the hazard, I'm taking damage as soon as I leave the fire. Or I guess it's in time in a second. There's some leather. I think I can make, yeah, I can make some stuff. Ooh, what do you have as a hat or helmet right now?
I just have a burlap head wrap.
Okay, I'm gonna craft you something that will do you better. It's one of the Christmas events or Christmas items. It's a snowman helmet. It gives like 10 cold protection or something like that. But while that crafts, I'll be right back. I might have to take off for a bit here soon.
It's all good. I gotta go eat and stuff in just a minute anyway. I was just gonna do this gingerbread thing with you and then...
Someone's literally flying over our house right now with a minicopter.
Yeah, I'm gonna snipe them. Damn.
I'm not even sure that they saw the house.
Probably not.
Might have.
But yeah, I gotta go eat and stuff in a few minutes, so I was just gonna do the gingerbread house. You wanted?
Let's do it. I'm down.
You gotta work or?
Wait, are you outside the house?
Yeah.
Okay. No, my aunt is in town, and she's leaving tomorrow, I think. So they want me to go head over there for dinner, hang out for a bit.
I gotcha.
That's what I'm gonna go do. What's I about to look for? Oh yeah, I need more arrows. I need to craft some of those real quick. Okay. I'm good.
You got the snowman helmet?
Yes. Here.
Hell yeah.
Hoping I don't die to the cold. We'll see. I don't think I can craft anything else that'll keep me warmer. Are hide boots better than...
Hide boots are better than cloth, but it's like the only thing that's better.
Okay, I'm gonna make one of those then too.
Sun's coming up too, so it might be okay.
Oh, perfect. They're back in there. Alright, screw it. I guess I could eat something real quick before I go. Get my health up a little bit. Oh, perfect. That put me up to 100. Alright. I'll follow you.
That's dumb.
It's collapsing? Oh.
Let's go find another one. There's another one over here.
So, like, somebody already did it, maybe?
I don't think so. Maybe they're only up for a limited time. Or maybe after you enter it, maybe collapses after a while. Because that's the one I went in. And then ran out. I was like, nope, nope, run away. There's another one over here somewhere, I think. Watch this just be a one. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
It's going hot.
Kill that one?
Yep.
That one dead?
I don't think so.
I'm kind of just letting you do it because we're in such a small hallway. I don't want to shoot you in the back of the head and keep strafing. Or back up and trade me out. Something.
This one, he's still to the right. I missed. Oh fuck.
Oh, the other one's coming out.
Alright, I'm running out for a second.
Oh my god, this one's literally running at me with a melee weapon. Dude.
Yeah, they fuck you up.
He's shoving me in the door.
I ran out. I don't have anything to heal with.
God. Alright. One of them, this one just gave me a water pipe. And I have nothing to heal with either, but I'm gonna try to shoot this one. Okay, I'm 40 HP, but it's dead.
I'm 6.
So I think there's one more further that I've seen so far.
Oh yeah, there's one down there, for sure.
Let's see. Everything seems lootable. This is my first time in one of these, so.
No, there should be a present. But this guy's melee, right?
Maybe?
It looks like he's got a candy cane.
Yeah. I'll hit him with the water pipe when he gets close. Okay, that didn't kill him. Keep running, keep running. I'll just chasing.
No.
God, he murdered him. Alright, he's dead.
Well, that was funny though.
Do you need any of your stuff? Are you gonna come back for it, or you want me to just grab it and leave?
You can just grab it and leave. I'll spawn at the other base and bring stuff.
Actually, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright. I grabbed the loot. Hopefully I can carry it all. For sure all of this. For sure those. Throw that on. Put that on. Put that on. I can only take so much. I have to leave stuff behind.
I didn't realize there was that much.
Oh, actually, no, here we go. Some of this, like, I had some junk, so I will throw some of this away. Like, these we don't need.
I'm bringing stuff from the other base because we didn't have any bags down in this one. Should probably do that.
Gotcha.
What was in there?
Yet. Some tech trash, like 15 scrap and some stones or something. It really wasn't anything super worth.
Gotcha.
But in any case, I'm coming back out.
There's just a nook over top of you, so or close somewhere, I think.
Oh god, yeah, I can see it. I'm just gonna make a run for it. I think I'm good. Worst case scenario, just go get it all back from my body.
Oh my god, it's shooting me.
It is?
Yep.
Oh god, now it's coming. Oh, never mind.
I had the pistol and the shotgun in my inventory. Wasn't paying attention, or my bar. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh damn.
I'm not dead. Hopefully I can make it.
Oh my god, there's a polar bear right there. Please don't see me. I made it back to the base with all your stuff. I'm gonna dump it all in the drop chest for you.
Okay. I'm right outside. I'll be in a second.
I think that's everything. Do we have any spare presents lying around?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna unwrap these then. Yeah, it was really worth. Well, we did get this little bear thing, so I think it gives a bunch of comfort being next to it, which is nice because it'll heal you.
A bunch of comfort.
Next to it. Yeah, I think it maxes it at 100.
Little
And
teddy bear.
as long as your health and water are above like a certain level, it'll heal you just standing next to it passively.
Is it this one?